Alrighty. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the first edition of Straight Out the Booth with your hosts, Christian, who is myself, Garrett, Nick, and Tyler. And with our first topic of the day, we have Garrett. Take it away.
Yes, man. So I was talking with one of my friends on FaceTime, and an interesting topic was brought up that I really wanted to share and get your guys' perspective on. Now, there's no way in God's green earth you guys have not heard this. Do you guys know those girls that'll be like just around school that will be a little bit upset and then they'll blame it on, haha, depression? I literally,
Yes,
I
Yeah.
really, I don't understand how infuriating that makes me, man. Like,
depression and anxiety, like they'll act like it's a quirk or something.
I know,
Oh,
and
I'm
then they'll.
quirky, I have anxiety.
Man, that makes me so freaking mad, dude. I've been
Pisses
wanted
me
to
off
Yeah.
as well.
I've been wanting to ask you guys this for a bit now because like I just kind of like took a step back and just reflected on high school just to remember how many people did that. It's like literally so many. I don't understand why. It's like I don't get it, man.
But
They just find it like
It's not funny though.
I guess their
yeah,
coping mechanism, if they even really have depression, because a lot of their depression is
yeah.
self-diagnosed and it's like
hmm
incorrect completely.
I think
And they
some
just
do
like,
it. Yeah.
yeah, they do it for like a I don't want to be like objective or like no subjective. Yeah, I don't want to be
Offensive or something.
subjective. I don't want to like generalize, but a lot of them do it for attention.
Yeah,
They're
that's
not
what
Exactly.
I was gonna
depressed
say.
at all.
That's what
Yeah,
I was
and
gonna
then
say.
like there was actually like the people that are actually depressed. Like how are people just I mean, like there's like some people that are actually depressed, and then there's like a bunch of these people that just running around pretending like they're depressed, just blaming
Yeah.
their
Hmm.
bad day or something on depression. Like
I
it's kind of
hate
stupid.
any self-deprecating comments, anything where it's just like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I'm stupid." Like, funnily, it's like, dude, I cannot stand when people talk bad about themselves. Not because I have like sympathy for them or anything. It's just like, can you not say that? Nobody cares.
yeah, for
Like,
real.
it's like,
Nobody cares. That's the quote of the year for that this whole scenario, bro. Nobody cares. Come on.
hmm
Yeah, dude, those girls always like self-diagnose themselves. It's so funny. Yeah, they have like one bad day. They automatically self-diagnose themselves
Yes.
as somebody who has depression.
Oh, yeah.
hmm
And something else, bro. They do the nastiest, most disgusting shit and blame it on their depression and anxiety, bro.
Dude, if
yeah, and
anybody
like,
who does this, listen to this
You have
podcast
no
right now.
excuse to not shower because of your. It's
yes,
step under the water, bro. Come on. Even if you just rinse yourself off, don't even use the soap, bro. You have to shower. I don't care if you're. Please shower.
and they'll be like
Dude,
sitting in the same clothes for 5 days straight or something. It's like, bro, please just change.
At least like wipe yourself down with like Lysol
Yeah,
wipes or some shit, bro. You
like
stank, bro.
I
they
Put
don't
some
be smelling
just,
deodorant
like
on.
dead animal by the end of.
Smelling like cheese.
dude, I just want to send a message out to if anybody does this, if anybody does the thing that we were just talking about, doing the haha depression, if anybody does that, just stop. You need to change because good chance most people are annoyed at it. All right,
Wait,
I want to say something else, bro. This has bothered me for so long, bro. While we were on the topic of showering,
hmm
yo, some niggas don't wash their feet. They don't wash their feet,
nah.
bro. They like lather everywhere on their body except for their feet. Like your feet are so
Yeah.
nasty,
yeah. Now I haven't heard
so
anybody actually
nasty.
say they haven't, but I can just
Yeah,
imagine a good
exactly.
percentage
Oh,
of people
For
don't
sure, people don't.
Exactly.
like do it.
People
They
don't
just don't
realize
talk
that's the
about it.
dirty part.
I
oh
have to
my,
have like a separate
Yeah,
thing of
Christian.
like I wash all of my body and
Yeah,
then I get to my
Christian. In
feet.
your TikTok, you made a good point. How people will literally be like, "Oh, the water and soap is running down to my feet." Like,
yes,
still, bro.
yes. I'm like the soap's dripping down to my feet anyway. They're getting no, nigga.
No,
Oh
that's
my,
You just
runoff.
you
scrub it. Yeah,
walk
exactly.
on your feet all day. all day, bro.
Those are
And some
brown
of
by the
y'all niggas
time
be
you're in the
walking
shower, man.
outside barefoot. Oh my! And then don't
Sweat.
wash your feet. Oh god, man.
Yeah. Okay. While we were somewhere on the topic of, I guess you could call it school stereotypes because that's become a stereotype now. Literally, so many people do it. It's pretty sad. Does anybody like? Does anybody know of any school stereotypes that are just like so popular and like? Is there like one thing that everybody in school starts doing that's just aggravates you guys besides
Hmm.
the depression thing?
I don't know. I mean, there are certain groups of people, like band kids, that just act like they're stuck in 2016. I'm
Okay,
sorry, no
yeah,
offense
dude, the
to them.
band kids that actually follow their stereotype that's just not good. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a different
Cause
breed, bro.
stereotype, yeah, dude, if you don't know, I don't know how you wouldn't, but the band kid stereotype is that they're just gay
Yeah, and they're just
Um,
weird.
and they're weird, and then
Yeah.
most of the time that's not true though. But then there'll always
Yeah.
be those some kids that actually try to follow the stereotype
And
and
they
be
ruin it for the
funny,
whole group.
and it's just not funny. It's just
Yeah.
weird.
The
Like
ones
I've
that
heard some
wear
of this.
Under Armour and Naruto run and
Yeah, like Nick,
not.
you've told me some of the, you have friends in band, and they've told me some of this, and you've told me some of the stories and some of the stuff they've
Oh yeah,
gone through.
yeah. I mean, they ruin it. A couple bad apples in the bunch ruin it for everyone, because then that's how everyone sees them.
Yeah,
yep.
for real, man. Oh no. All right, man.
Yeah, all right.
Anybody has anything else they wanna bring up?
Not, I have nothing to add on the band kids, but I kind of want to
Hmm.
transition into my story
Yeah.
that I have to
Alright.
tell
Oh
because
man.
I've been
Yes.
waiting for the perfect time to tell you guys because it's a very big Karen story. It's a
Okay.
very big Karen story, and it happened to me over the summer, last summer, and I still have yet to find the perfect opportunity to tell you guys. But like, we're on a podcast now. I get to tell
Mhm.
everything, but
Yes.
it was on the plane ride back from Quebec
Oh man.
to where are we going to? Philadelphia. All right. And it was when I was big into card tricks. I literally wanted to be like a card magician. Like I thought that was the flyest shit. Like just do card tricks.
Okay.
Bro, I got on this plane and the way I would do my card tricks is I have a deck of Minions cards. Gary, you know the Minions card deck,
Oh
bro.
yeah, the minion cards, man.
Speaking of the
Yeah.
Minions card deck, one of those cards is somewhere in SeaWorld because I threw it while we were on the top of the drop at Manta. But
Yes,
That's pretty
man.
I
cool.
don't know. I think it was like the King of Clubs or some shit. But I have a Minions deck of cards for practicing my tricks, right? Because I don't care if I lose them. Like, I don't care at all. And then I have a deck of slightly more expensive Stargazer cards, right? For like when I'm gonna do a trick for someone because they look a lot better and they're not beat up and dingy.
Dude, how much does this cost? Like a good deck of cards
Probably
like
like
that.
probably like $6, but the Minions one was like $2.39, bro.
Mhm.
I value my Stargazer so much. They just, anyways, I'm on the plane. I don't know why, but me and my family didn't book seats together. So I was in a
Oh.
row of three next to a mom and a little boy. Must have been about like nine, probably nine.
Hmm.
And then my parents were the row next to me, but behind me. So on like my back right, because I was in the aisle seat on the left.
Hmm.
And then I don't know where Lassane was, but she was just tripping. That's my sister. I don't care if I name drop my sister. That's cool. But I'm sitting next to this woman who does not look like Karen at all. Not at all. And I'm just like practicing my card tricks on the plane. Because what else are you supposed to do on a plane besides like dumb shit that you would never do normally?
Exactly.
But I'm just like chilling. And she taps me on the shoulder and asks if her son can use my cards. So I pulled out
Oh.
the Minions deck and I offered the Minions deck to her. And then she gave it to the kid, and he pointed to the cards I had in my hand, like an entitled piece of shit, right? Like, nigga, there's cards right here. Like, what the, like, That nigga made me so mad, but I want to fucking reach across his mom's fucking lap and punch him in the fucking face. But
And then minions.
he was 9, so
Dude,
yes.
dude, what is
So she told me in her snobby ass voice, "Oh, I can't use those ones. Is it okay if he uses those ones?" I'm like, "No, I'm using them right now, but he can use these if he wants." She's like, "Well, no, he wants to use those ones. Like, can you let him use those ones?" So I just said no, and I took my Minions card back and I put it in my pocket, and I put in my headphones and I ignored her. All
Makes
right,
sense.
like
dude,
that's
Yeah.
pretty
yeah,
much the only logical thing to do with a Karen because they're
yeah,
not gonna listen to reason at all.
yeah,
And she just looked very disrespected, and I felt very proud of myself. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like,
yeah,
I
dude,
don't give
that's
a
so
fuck if the
annoying.
cards are $6. They're still my cards.
I would
Like
have just
being a
said they're expensive, even though they probably
yeah,
weren't. But
being a Karen can have its perks. Like my mom has
what
saved
perks?
$100. She saved $100 once on shoes by being a Karen, like pointing out that the charge was wrong. You know, the charge for the
That's not being a
shoes, but
Karen, nigga. That's like
That's
I
being
mean,
like,
if
yeah,
she was
exactly.
right, then that's not
Yeah,
being a
that's
Karen.
true. But like one time there was this lady in this parking lot, and I guess she like let us go into a parking space or something, and she rolls down her window and yells, "You're welcome" at us. Like we don't fucking care. Like you gave us the parking spot, thank you, but it's just you don't need a thank you. Come on,
Oh,
you really
yo,
want attention that bad?
yeah, dude. On the topic of Karens, bro, tell me, you guys. There's no way you guys haven't seen this protest of just a bunch of people just protesting like they don't want to stay home, like they don't want to quarantine. They just
Oh
go
my
out in like
Yes,
large groups with
yes.
signs and like they're like, open back
dumb.
up the
Oh,
economy. It's so funny.
stupid as shit, bro.
so
Like
stupid.
I can't believe niggas that think coronavirus is a government ploy. Like, bro, grow up. Like, this is not a cartoon, nigga. There's people dying, and
Mm-hmm.
yo dumbass wants to go outside and protest.
And the
What are you
funny
Yeah.
thing,
protesting?
Yeah, and they'll
the
like bring
thing
in like
is,
some people will
yeah,
bring their
Protesting a
kids,
virus.
bro. Like they'll bring their kids, man. Like that's like this one of the most vulnerable people.
the
Like
thing
My
the
is,
God.
like,
elderly and the really young are like the most vulnerable, and they really just bring their kids out to these protests.
by
Stupid
going out
ass.
and by going out and protesting, y'all are just helping it spread around. If you guys could stay in for a while, we could be done with this in
Mm-hmm.
months. But they're
Yeah,
just prolonging how long
dude,
it's
you
gonna be.
know, I know hate to like half the school population, but I know
Yeah,
they aren't freaking quarantining. Dude,
Dude, nobody is,
dude,
man.
I have Snapchat. I look at the stories, bro. I see
They're always
people
at
are
the
still
beach.
hanging out. Nobody cares.
I know.
Dude, you have no idea how many people I've seen jump off of that bridge at that one
Yes,
lake.
yes, yeah.
I
Oh my
can't say the
god.
name of the lake, but it's the same
Mm-hmm.
fucking lake. The same one, bro.
Every time.
Oh my fucking gosh. Out
Yeah,
that
dude.
fucking bridge.
I
Speaking
don't.
of
They're all.
Karens. Well, go ahead.
Oh
It's
yeah,
off topic.
I was saying, man. I mean, I don't. I mean, I kind of at this point, I'm not even mad at it anymore. I was like, at first, I was like, so like, I was like, why are they doing this? But now that so many people are doing it so frequently, I've just like come to understand that these people just don't care, and I should probably stop wasting my energy getting mad at them. Because
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know
Shit.
what? Let's be honest, dude. They're not gonna stop. That's
Of
their
course
decision.
not.
That's their decision, not mine. I don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
shit,
But
but
keep going. Go ahead, go ahead.
oh
Um,
shit. I mean, I don't even miss that much stuff from when we didn't have quarantine.
I
Me
do.
Like
neither.
honestly, I
I miss the fucking barber so much. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
I mean,
yes, I
I don't really miss that much
I
either. I'm
guess
gonna be
other than
honest.
that, like getting my hair cut, but
yeah, that maybe a court, but I have a hoop in my backyard and a gym
Yeah,
maybe, but
I was like a
that's
little
all.
bit
yeah.
disappointed until like I kind of like checked my parents like and Christian, you check with your parents, and then but once both of our parents said we could like still play basketball on the hoop, man, That made it way better.
Yeah, maybe the pool, like, cause I have a neighborhood pool, but like, cause it's been hot as of recent,
Yeah, my
but
pool's getting
still.
up to like 85, 86. It's actually
But
pretty warm, which is actually pretty nice in there. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, it's the worst voice crack ever. I hope that did not get picked.
No,
I
it
don't,
got
I
picked
don't
up.
think it did. I didn't hear it.
Oh,
nah, I heard that shit loud and clear, bro.
Are you
oh,
serious?
oh
My
Dude,
no,
audio is busted then, bro.
dude! I literally woke up at 11:30, man, and it's
same.
Crazy.
Dude, I haven't gone to sleep yet. I
It's kind
still
of
haven't
early.
slept.
yeah. But I woke up happy though, cause I was like, yo, we're gonna film this first episode of the podcast. I'm excited,
Yeah.
but I gotta be wary sometimes. All right, man. Well, does anybody have any interesting stories or topics they want to bring up since we just?
I did want to go back to the Karen topic for a second, really quick,
Oh yeah,
because
yeah,
this shit
yeah.
is astounding. It's
Okay.
ridiculous. They are calling the word Karen the new N word. What the
Where did you
fuck,
see
bruh?
this, man? Where did you see this?
Me and my family were talking about it at dinner last night. Not last night, a couple nights ago. Like, they believe that the Karen is the new N word. Like, the equivalent of calling a white woman with a let me speak to your manager cut, a Karen, is the equivalent of calling a black person the N word. Like,
Karen,
are
Karen, dude.
are you are you serious? Are you
Kind of
Like,
like
serious?
messed up,
I
who
actually.
know.
would be in? Who would be entitled to
So
say it and who would not? Like, I seriously don't understand.
I'm saying it. I don't, dude. I'm saying that if they're being a Karen, I'm calling them out for it. I'm not actually
Yeah.
saying the N word. I'm just saying the name
that's the
Karen.
thing. It's not. It's not the N word. It's not at all. It's a name,
Also,
and you're
actually become a
acting like
thing,
that name.
dude.
Stop playing.
Dude, if that actually became a thing, man.
It won't.
If your name is Karen, you just need to stop. You just need to leave, man. Like, leave
I
the
feel like
country,
that's
bro.
actually more disrespectful. Saying that's like a
I
slur.
mean,
Yeah.
they are
It
Karens at
for
the end
real.
of the day. So I mean,
Karen's gonna Karen.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
hey, man.
Okay.
Karens are so annoying. Who are some other like annoying people? Not even in school, just in general. Like,
um.
That's gotta give me some time to think about that one. Hold on. I mean, yikes. Annoying
I don't really
people.
know.
yeah,
Ooh,
most. I
probably
hate
homeless
people.
people in LA. I've heard
Yeah,
stories.
I've been to LA.
My
Yeah,
one of my cousins, she goes to college up in LA. She's told me so many stories. Like I've seen you know, The Nun, the horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I've seen four. She showed me a video of four nuns in this big, bulky Jeep with like out the roof on it, just driving around the streets of LA. And then she's also seen like this homeless guy dump a bucket of just his shit on this random pedestrian.
Oh
Oh,
nah. I would throw hands. You
yeah.
have
Dude,
Me.
to.
imagine that, yo.
I don't know what
I
I would
mean,
do in that
Like
people.
situation.
you have to fight.
I think I would
You
just be
Yeah.
just got
frozen with
shit
fear.
dumped on you by a nigga with no home. You have to fight him for your own merit, bro. For your own
Take the
will.
only
Like
thing he has, bro. His life,
Dude, take his cardboard box, man.
his
Fuck that.
sign.
no, bro. No, you don't gotta take none. Just knock that nigga's lights out real quick, bro, and then just
Dude, he's
leave.
gonna be getting up. He's gonna be screeching.
And there's
I
constantly people like trying to sell you CDs and stuff. Not even sell. They're just trying to give you their CD and give you photos and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
But
remember
when
in
I
New York one time. Sorry to cut you off, man. I remember in New
yes,
York
well,
one time. I was walking through the streets, and then there's this guy selling his okay, yeah. There's this guy selling his like CDs, like his mixtape or whatever. And then there's and obviously he's black, and there's this white dude that was walking by him, and he said, "Hey, you look like you have black friends. Take this," and he just gave him a CD, man.
I
And let me
remember
say,
I
dude,
Oh
this guy did
shit.
not look like he had white. He did not look like he had black friends. Like this dude was
He was
just
trying to
no.
make acquaintances.
So basically, when I was in LA, I posed by like I just took a picture with like the star for Michael Jackson, right? And out of nowhere, there's these two random Asian people that are just like, "Can we get a picture with you?" Like, I don't even know them, they don't know me, and all of a sudden they want pictures like I'm their child.
Look at
Like, it
Tyler,
was
Did
man.
so
So
weird.
famous.
So what'd you do? You took a picture with them?
Yeah, we took a picture with them.
You have to have that picture still, man.
Oh
I'll
my
see if I
god.
have it, but
No way! Oh my
I
god.
don't
Alright.
think I have the picture. I'm not sure, but I think we took it with their phone. That's it. We got to find those people. Hey,
Yeah.
y'all, if you're listening to the podcast and you were those people that took a picture with me on the Michael Jackson star in Los Angeles,
Dude, if
please
this
send a picture.
podcast becomes popular, they'll definitely gonna be the one. They'll definitely be listening to it.
Hmm.
hmm I
Dude,
remember
Nick.
one time,
Yeah.
hold up, I was like in Rome, like at the Colosseum and shit, and there's no soliciting allowed. But there's always niggas selling waters. Like always. No matter what time of day, like how hot it is, it's always fucking hot, bro. But they always selling waters, even though they're not allowed to. And this undercover police officer full on tackled that nigga and put him in handcuffs. And we all watched it, bro. And I must have
Oh my god.
that cruise must have been like 6 years ago, bro. I just remember that nigga pulling handcuffs out of his like back pocket or some shit and cuffing that nigga. It was funny. It was really
Imagine
funny.
the fear that guy was going through, man.
Selling water?
Just selling water,
Selling
and then he gets
waters.
tackled and handcuffed and taken to jail.
People will like try and make money off everything. When I went to France one time, there was one monument that we visited where we had to pay to go to the bathroom. You
What
had to
the
pay to
fuck?
use the
Wait,
bathroom.
I will piss on this wall right now, nigga. Open up the
And it was a
bathroom.
dirty bathroom. There were people smoking cigarettes in there and everything. It smelled
Bro,
nasty,
you
looked
paid
nasty.
for it?
you
Oh
paid for that
nah.
shit?
I
There's
would
no
be
way I'm
pissing
paying for a
all
bathroom and it's in that like
whip the dick out, piss all over the
those
place.
better
I'm
be some
walking
like
while I'm pissing
Japanese
all over the place.
toilets, dude. Like there's no way I'm paying to get like to a bathroom.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
I'm pissing on the bathroom door, bro. The nigga that's guarding the bathroom, I'm pissing on his shoe.
Yeah, they had a bathroom guard that like took the money.
Oh my god.
Took the money. I ought to
Yeah.
kick that nigga in the nuts, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I gotta pay to go to the bathroom. I'll fuck your shit up, bro. I will destroy your future bloodline, my nigga. Let me
Yeah.
through. Let me
Yeah.
open this goddamn door.
Dude, on the topic of Michael Jackson, Nick, I know you've had to tell me this in middle school at least, man. But how did this fear, this big fear of Michael Jackson even come to be? Like, I mean, yeah, he's a
um
scary dude sometimes. Like some of those
yeah.
pictures are a little bit weird, but how?
No,
Why?
not he's that nigga's just a weird. He's a scary. His fear is completely justified, 100%,
Yeah.
bro.
I can understand it, but how did that come to be? Like, when did you? What age were you when you just started getting a fear of Michael Jackson?
Well, I was probably like 5, um, and I was watching like the Thriller, the Thriller music
Yeah.
video when he like
Yeah.
turns into that werewolf or whatever.
Yes.
And I didn't know that was gonna happen. So when that happened, like even now, it's a little weird looking because back then, I mean, it
Yeah,
wasn't
exactly.
as good. So I was just like petrified from it. I remember I just ran to my room. I was crying, and then I guess from then on out, and like even now, like his face, and then just the stories and the things that he's done. I don't know. That
Did
just
he
freaks
actually
me out.
Did he actually like touch
We
little children?
yeah,
I mean,
It's
that's what
never
he
most
been
said.
yeah,
proven.
it's
I don't
never
think
been
it's been
proven.
proven or disproven.
I
I
hope
know.
he didn't.
Some
Come on,
people have
Michael, you
said that.
can't do that.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
people said he did, and then the same person will turn around and say he didn't.
It's
Could
a
be
Yeah.
very
paid off or could
controversial
want some
topic.
money. Yeah.
Yo, Nick, you should tell the story about dude, could we even talk about Nick's cats and that have just
Mm,
Oh my, that's for
Dude,
another
I'm.
episode of the podcast, man.
Yeah.
Right
dude,
now,
y'all gotta
okay.
wait for next episode if you want to hear that.
those those are
Me
some
and
like
Scott. That's a good story.
And those are some scarring stories, honestly.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
But
I feel bad, man. The
but
first time you told me this, I just started laughing. I
I remember
feel so
that day.
bad.
it's a little
yeah,
fucked up, man.
for another
Not the
day.
cat,
Yeah.
man. Was his name Oscar or something like that?
Oliver, yeah.
Oliver,
Oliver.
man.
Oliver, little legend, man.
To hear what happened to
R.I.P.
Oliver.
Oliver, gone but
Poor,
never forgotten.
poor Oliver, man.
He,
I'm
he
trying not
took
to
an
laugh
L.
at it because it's really, dude. The moment we tell the story, dude, nobody's gonna be laughing at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
It's
no,
not a funny story.
It's
not
not.
at all, yo.
Yeah, all four of us are laughing.
I know every time we talk about it, everyone just starts laughing.
Dude, yeah, we just need to get off this topic, so we can't stop
Yeah.
teasing this topic to
Anyways,
the
All
Yeah.
right.
speaking
10
of
viewers.
speaking of
Whoa.
running to rooms and crying, bro. I remember this one time back in my little bitch days, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got yelled at for the dumbest reason, bro. Dumbest reason, right? I was sitting at a dinner table and my mom said she would get me a drink. But I stood up and I went and got a Capri Sun from the fridge, right? And I got fucking yelled at because my mom said that she would have gotten me a drink. And my little bitch ass ran upstairs to my Capri Sun and started crying under a blanket, bro. Like, what the fuck? What kind of shit was I on, bro?
What's the most
Niggas
What's the most
What the
trouble
uh,
heck?
y'all have gotten in school?
In
in
school,
school,
Yeah.
I gotta say at home I got a great one.
like
Okay, you
by
can
a
do it home.
teacher or by like,
Yeah, I guess by a teacher. Something that was just, I don't know, the
Oh,
worst thing
that's
that
actually
happened in yearbook
good. That's a
that would
good
get you the
question.
biggest punishment.
I
Um.
mean,
I can, I'll start. I'll start.
All
So
right, go ahead.
basically, this was last year. So basically, there, there
Go
was
ahead.
there was one kid and a friend of mine and I decided, yo, let's carry him into a portable. So I grabbed him by the hands. The other kid, my friend, grabbed him by the legs. And we were able to get into the portable before our coach stopped us and brought us to portable 12, which is where all the administrators and counselors were. So we're standing outside, and he's like, I'll give y'all one chance. So do you guys want to go in or not? We all say we don't want to go in. And then he thinks he sees my friend laughing. So he asks again. We all say the same thing. And then he thinks he sees my friend laughing. Who my friend hasn't been laughing at all. Like he's kept a straight face, we all have. So we go in there. You already know that, it's pause, but touching another student, carrying him, disrupting a class, we could have probably
that
gotten in some
bullshit,
trouble
bro.
for it.
Yeah.
So we go in there and they talk to each of us about the situation. And then after, we're all anxious. We're waiting for what's going to happen. So they tell us after, they're like, well, since we haven't seen you guys in this portable before, we'll let you go off easy so we won't give you any punishment.
damn.
Funny thing is, both of them had been in portable 12, like two portable 12 multiple times.
So you just
So,
saved them?
I mean, I don't know. I guess they just didn't remember them, but
Hmm.
we got off pretty easy. That could have been bad.
Yeah, I can tell you my most traumatizing experience in school because I can't remember a time like the most, like, time I got in trouble. Like that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, right, this is, Christian, I know you remember this. No, wait, Christian, I don't think you do. Wait, no. Okay, no, I think it was, think about Warren. He remembers this. But I was doing soccer, and then obviously I sprained my ankle, like, really badly. I had to get, like, a cast on it. And I was going around school, I was chilling. I couldn't really do anything in PE, which is really depressing because, like, you just see all your friends playing, and you can't do anything. But so
Mhm.
yeah, I would sit out for most of the time. There was this one time we were out on the courts, and I know everybody remembers this dude, Coach Goldsmith, man.
God
That dude.
damn it.
I remember this. This was scary, man. He told me he literally just brought out golf clubs and told me to. He told me to hit the golf balls in the forest right behind the courts in Ridgewater. Like he would teach me how to freaking swing and everything, and everybody
No
people just
fucking. You got private golf lessons, my nigga.
in my cast, man. It was traumatizing. He
What
was
the
like
fuck? I
freaking running
remember.
through the swinging motions, every and then there's like a group of people just laughing at me inside the court, man.
That could have been a dangerous situation.
Dude, I could have gotten touched in inappropriate ways, man.
Sat on.
Dude, that was
I
so
was
Bro,
weird.
you
Sat
couldn't
at.
even get away, bro, because of that cast.
Dude, one-on-one time with Coach Goldsmith getting taught how to play
Oh
freaking golf.
shit.
Luckily, I
Man,
was
well,
able to convince him to let me play basketball in my cast.
Yeah.
oh,
But
that,
dude,
hey,
that was scary, dude. That was so awkward for me.
my
Can you
most.
just imagine all the people looking at me, just
Oh
watching
yeah,
Coach Goldsmith lean over and run through the motions of a golf swing?
that's tough.
That's a little bit sus,
it's
man.
just embarrassing.
It really is,
Yeah,
dude. There was like three girls that were just laughing at me, and it was not it. Oh
man.
no, man, that was
Well,
horrible.
my most trouble that I've almost ever gotten it. Well, it wasn't really me getting in trouble. It was a right that I can't say. They were skipping in my class, right? Just like
Oh,
chilling,
I
right?
think I
We
already
had a
know this
substitute.
story. I think I know this one.
Last, yeah, because we came down the stairs and he was sweating bullet, like dripping sweat because of how nervous he was. Fucking, we were chilling the whole class, and then my teacher walked in the last 10 minutes. So he squatted. We made a wall, and he squatted behind us until the bell rang, and we shuffled the wall all the way from the back corner of the classroom to the door, without her seeing him, and like making it out. That was so funny, bro. And I looked over at him. He's literally dripping sweat from his nose.
Oh,
How
dude.
fucking scared he was.
How do
Poor
you,
kid. What the heck?
I can't imagine that, dude. Oh my
Dude,
god.
it was a great time. It was pretty funny. I was laughing the whole time, but he really was like in fear for his life. Like that's tough.
Hmm.
Oh my god, man.
Man,
Uh,
what's the worst? Speaking of Garrett's like injury, what's the worst y'all have gotten injured before?
that had to be the worst. That hurt so bad.
I sprained my wrist in like first grade, and that's like the worst injury I've gotten.
Yeah.
I have no serious injuries at all.
I
Huh.
shit, I
Ooh.
thought I remembered somebody falling off the monkey bar. I don't know if it
That was
was one of
me.
you guys.
I
Yeah,
sprained my
falling off
left
the
wrist.
monkey bar. Yeah, in
Hmm.
elementary school or something like that.
Yep, first grade, bro.
Oh
And
yeah.
I remember one day with my little wrap on cast, I fucking was riding my electric scooter in my pajamas along the strip out the front of my house. That was so fucking long ago, dude. It's probably
Good
like
times.
6 or 7.
I think what would be close for Garrett was maybe when he fell off his bike or whatever. Weren't you trying to like go down a curb or something?
Oh my god, dude, that hurt so bad. Where,
Oh, your hands! Oh my!
dude, like, oh my god, bro, that hurts so bad at the time. Like, they were just blood was just dripping from the palms of my hands, dude. Now,
Uh,
obviously, in this was in ninth grade, so I wasn't crying or nothing. I was just
Mm.
stunned that, like, I was like, whoa, dude, like, I just got like it's like they rubbed against the concrete, man. And that's like,
hmm.
That's tough.
so they were like burning, and there's like blood dripping from them. I just want to correct again. I was like stunned. I was like, whoa. So I had to like, and like I
What?
have to hold on to the bike to ride it home. I have to hold on to those. What do you even call those? I don't even know.
Handlebars.
Handlebars?
Yeah. So
I remember.
I was able to position my hands in a way that I didn't get the blood on them. I was just holding on with my fingers. Dude, that was nah, but the ankle one, dude, that was
Hmm.
like a really bad sprain. Because most of the time, like you don't really need to cast like that, but that one was that one was horrible.
I remember. I don't. It wasn't like a bad injury, but it was very embarrassing. But I was. I don't remember how old I was, but I could ride a bike, so I couldn't be that
Is
young.
this the mailbox one, bro?
And it was the mailbox one. And you know how like the mailboxes hang over the curb,
Mhm.
like that little dip where water like puddles and shit, bro.
Yeah.
I was riding in that little dip, right? And I turned back for a second. And I turned back around and the mailbox just took me off of my bike. Like I
I
was going
remember that
fast enough.
so vividly.
I got taken off of my bike. It was, oh my god.
I remember being on the
I
opposite side of the cul-de-sac, watching that happen, dude. You like flew off that bike. I was like stunned at how fast you like
dude,
fell off that bike.
dude, it's like running full speed and then this big sumo wrestler just like punches you straight in the stomach and all the speed that you gathered from running just went straight into the mailbox, like
Glad my
on your face.
mailbox
Like
wasn't
it.
damaged.
that
That hard, dude.
that shit was an experience.
Yeah, dude.
Huh.
Welcome back from the slight intermission. We're gonna give it to Tyler with a topic for us to talk about. Go ahead, Tyler.
Alright, so let's name some songs that you can't listen to anymore because they just got ruined. Like, whether it's you
That's
listen
most
to them
TikTok
too
songs.
much, yeah, TikTok is the main one. I'll start with a couple. So, first, The Box. I mean, when I first listened to Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, it was not like it was a standout track exactly. I mean, I really liked it. And obviously the E-er was like funny at the time, but there's only so many things that go E-er, and quickly the memes just got old.
But you know that's still
And then
number 5 on the top 100 Billboard.
it's wild. And every single like
Still.
video would use it and everything. I just got so like bored of it. I got tired of it. That I could not listen to it anymore.
One song I loved, absolutely loved, "Out West" by like the
Hmm.
Jack Boys, or that's what they're called, right?
Yeah.
Like Jack Boys.
Mhm.
Fucking loved that song, bro. That beat was ridiculous, and then it became a fucking TikTok dance. And
Hmm.
every time I scroll, you bang it out with, and then you scroll, and it just keeps fucking playing over and over again. It just keeps going and going, and it's torture
It's the
to
same
hear
thing.
like a good song over and over again.
It's Savage is another one for me. I know you clown me for this, but it was not like I really liked Megan's performance anyways, but I like the beat for Savage. Like it
Yeah,
sounds like something that old Cardi would hop on.
I kind
So
of
I
enjoyed
mean,
Yeah.
that song.
I had listened to it and it was nice, but then after every single person did it to even flat girls, pancake girls with no ass whatsoever trying to throw it back, and it ruined it for me. It just
Oh
Dude, that
my
whole
ruined
god.
throw
it.
it back thing is it's not good, dude. It
Yeah,
ain't. It's not.
we also got the watch meat that we'll eat back. That one, dude.
Oh shit, bro.
That one's so stupid. I've seen like some.
Also, yo, the anthem, our anthem, bro. The remember the times we had,
Yeah,
the times,
Dude, that's
yo,
people bringing that up. They're starting to make me mad. Like a
yeah.
TikTok comment or
Same with me.
something.
yes,
Same with me.
I'm starting to get
it
mad at
was
it.
so good when nobody knew what it was, and now everybody knows what it
Exactly.
is, and it's not funny anymore. But that was
Dude,
kind of the whole point. The whole point was to get it to number one on the Billboard, and that comes with it being on TikTok. Nowadays, if it's not on TikTok, it doesn't get number one on the like.
Hmm.
I don't
Say
think it's.
so. That song is getting blasted on TikTok.
The
The
thing with
box was annihilated by TikTok.
like times we had is Say So had girl followings who just it was girls listening to the song and boy followings who, you know, obviously wanted
Yeah,
the
we all know,
biddies.
bro.
So the time like times we had all the boys can get on it, but like I think the girls will have trouble because they don't feel like they were cheated, except for if they're lesbian or whatever. Bye.
Yeah, but man, I can't stand that girl no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doja Cat.
Every girl I've asked say that they thought it was funny. Like they thought it was a funny joke. Most undeserved number one Billboard spot of all time.
I can
Hey
agree.
It's
man,
tied
there's.
between her and 6ix9ine, but 6ix9ine hasn't got number one yet.
Dude, screw him. Has she paid up yet or no?
No,
Just
no, she has not. She
No.
has not paid up.
I'm gonna report her. I'm gonna report her to Twitter.
And then she was on like some Zoom call with like I don't even know what it was. I don't
I heard something
know
about her
if it
being
was white
racist.
supremacy. Yeah, something
Yeah.
about her being favorable towards whites
Oh
or
yeah, I
something
know.
like that.
Somebody made
The
a
fuck,
I was
man.
on TikTok the other day, and they're like wilding out. TikTok popped up, and there's this and Doja Cat was on there. I was correct again,
Yeah,
and Doja Cat
yeah,
was on there, and this white dude came up making a joke about that.
yeah. On Genius, number 3 right now on the charts is her old song "Didn't Do Nothing," which is apparently like some.
Yeah.
It's a reference to a pejorative term used in reference to black people who are victims of police brutality. So yeah, it's pretty
Yikes.
bad. It's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Oh no,
And now
she's an
trending.
interesting character.
Yeah. And now
Yeah,
trending on
she.
like Twitter is it's "We Are Sorry Doja," like Doja Cat.
Oh
But then everyone's like, "Who's we?" Because now she's trying to come up with excuses for it.
yeah, exactly.
Which I mean,
Yeah.
I
Man,
can't
pick a
listen to.
impossible.
side, bro. Like, do you hate black people or not? Which one is it?
Yeah,
Yeah. How can you be
back.
in the middle or something?
I don't know. Back to the topic that I brought up, the songs. I just have 2 more. First is Tuesday Slide. I didn't really like it, but I mean, it was enjoyable. But like, there were a lot of videos. I felt like they were using it and stuff, so I got old of it quick. And second is, it's not completely ruined for me, but Flatbed Freestyle by Playboy Cardi.
I don't even
Like,
know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
that's the one where the girls will like slowly like turn in a semicircle with like gunshots or whatever. I don't know how to explain
Oh,
it really. The
oh,
slowed version of
I
it.
know exactly what you're talking about.
Hmm.
Those are annoying.
Like
No,
the slowed
It's
version of it.
literally just low cut tops and
And
jumping with bouncing added, and that's how you get likes from that sound.
oh my god,
Am
yep.
I wrong? Am I wrong? Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
No.
It
No,
is what
I
it is, bro.
yeah,
They can do what they gotta do, man, to get
yeah.
views.
And Snake I enjoyed, but then by Lil Keed, and then
Like,
everyone was
It's
everyone
really
was
TikTok songs, I guess, or
yeah.
songs that went to
Yeah.
TikTok and
oh
Another
yeah,
song. One more. I got one more, bro.
Alright.
Broken a Minute by Tory Lanez.
I still
Yeah,
love that song,
Yo,
man. I have not heard one TikTok using that song, and I'm happy
I
about
have
it.
heard
are
more.
you serious?
Dude, my
Bro, all the
TikTok is not
ones
of people
they'll
dancing, dude. That's on my
bro,
For You
it's
page yet.
literally do you know the trend where people will post their nudes like on TikTok, but they'll only do it for like a
What?
split second?
oh, you have to pause at the right time or that
Yes,
thing.
you have
Yeah.
to pause it on the picture. Everyone screen
No.
records it, but you have to pause it to catch it. You don't know that?
I've probably
It's
seen like
so big.
one.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
my For
feel
You
like
page.
Christian gets a lot of those in his For You page.
My
I
For You
do,
page
because
is
that's
is like mostly
um
funny stuff. I don't
Yeah,
have
same.
Mine is
dances or any
basket
trends really.
mine is
Unless the trends
basketball
become really
rap and
popular.
funny stuff.
Yeah, unless the
Yeah.
trends become super popular, they're not usually
Yeah.
on my For You
Hmm.
page.
that trend was super popular, bro. There's videos with like hundreds of thousands of likes on that skin
Yo,
doing that, but
what are you guys' favorite TikTok? You get to choose one TikToker. What is your favorite one?
TikTok
I
or
got so
TikToker?
many.
TikToker.
Oh,
Okay. Um, you keep one TikToker out of all of them that are on the app right now.
Yes.
Polo boy, that nigga Polo boy.
yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
For real? Shit.
I know who he is,
I
but
probably do.
yeah,
Is it the guy that talks in? I don't know.
I mean, for
yeah, I know
me,
who
All right,
he
you
is.
know I got cute ankles.
Yeah.
yes.
He's friends with I got cute ankles.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure his name's like I don't want to. I'm not gonna say it because if it's wrong, it's racist. So I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
No, if it's wrong, it's stereotypical. So I'm not gonna say it
Mine is
because
the
he's
dude.
Italian.
Oh, oh,
Oh, I
okay.
know Polo Boy. I just looked him up. Yeah, I
Hmm.
follow him.
Mine is this dude. It's at B. Artist. He just does basketball moves. So I mean, I look at a
B
lot of
dot.
his stuff. B. Artist. No, not B. It's just
Um,
B. Artist. So
Oh, it
it's
sounded like
just
you said B dot.
Oh yeah.
he just does basketball stuff. So I mean, I enjoy that because they're nice moves, I guess.
all
That's
right.
Yeah,
up.
I don't really know who my favorite is. I kind of just go on the For You page, if I'm honest. I don't
Yeah.
really go to who I follow.
I
Nick,
follow over like 1,000 people, I think.
I
So.
follow like
Jesus.
10.
Yeah, you just go through the For You page.
hmm
Nick, I'm very
Dude, all
interested.
the man.
Uh, you can keep going.
Anytime I see a girl doing some nacky shit. People don't know what nacky means. They think I'm saying naked, bro. Anytime I see a girl, every time I see a girl doing some crazy shit on the For You page, I
You
follow.
follow?
Literally every time. Every time.
Uh,
Anytime they do some nacky shit, bro, I follow. Follow, like button, then follow button.
Yeah, that's such
Boom.
a
That's how I go.
that's such a like a,
I can
that's
respect
such a
that.
Christian move right there. Dude.
It is
um,
what it is. You know what I'm
Nick, I'm
saying?
interested in some of this like topics that you were thinking about because you haven't really shared any. It's more of
Alright,
just been me,
well,
Tyler, and Christian,
I don't really have a topic, but I have like
or a
a game
story.
or something. I
Oh,
have
a
like a
game.
game I kind of came up with. So it's called like you have to guess what's the real like crazy news headline and what's the fake one. You know what I mean?
Alright, makes sense.
Oh, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah,
We
All right,
could.
so I have five like news headlines,
got
and
it.
like you have to say which one's real, which one's fake,
Alright.
obviously.
All
All
right,
right,
fair enough.
I'll start it off. A man from Boise, Idaho, fell from the 18th floor of the Eighth and Man building and walked off with only a bruise on his ankle, but no other injuries.
I think
That,
I think it's fake.
yeah, I think that's fake.
That's true, bro.
The fact,
You think it's true, Garrett?
I just want to be a rebel, man.
Yeah, it's obviously you die like instantly,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, 18 people. I heard that. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I heard this story of two. I already told Garrett this a little while ago, but two people were having like sex on a
Oh
windowsill at a
Lord have
party,
mercy.
why the
and
Oh,
fuck would you? Oh my.
I think they fell from the ninth floor, right?
oh.
So the woman fell
Ain't no
first.
windowsill on the ninth floor. You deserve to die at that point, bro. That's natural
The
selection
woman
taking its
fell first,
course.
hit the floor, and died. The dude landed on and survived.
Oh
Oh,
my
I
god.
mean, my condolences to them, but bruh,
Man,
on the
Dumbasses,
his thing
bro.
windowsill.
was out the whole time, bro. They were just naked too, and just falling from
Yeah,
the ninth
exactly.
story. All right, Nick, what's the next
Yeah, you
headline,
know
man?
he was hitting it from the back at the window, bro. And he one thrust, he just went too damn hard, and she toppled over, and he fell over on her, bro.
Dude, why
Yo,
can't
Yo,
we get
he
my
imagine.
clothes,
No, I
dude?
was
he
about to
got
say something.
stuck
It's
in
way
her,
too
bro.
long.
Dude. All right, Nick, what's the next headline, man?
all right. A man from Alabama is charged with a state wildlife offense after feeding meth to an attacked squirrel he had in his apartment. He named the
Yeah,
Nick,
squirrel D's Nuts.
I believe it.
I
I've
believe
I
that.
seen
It's
believe
this.
it.
Alabama.
I think it's real.
This is Alabama,
Yeah.
dude. Oh my god.
I mean, imagine doing that, like feeding meth to a squirrel.
Dude,
An
Attack
attack squirrel.
an
He
attack
has an
squirrel.
attack squirrel. Those don't exist.
Bruh,
Like the nigga bred an attack squirrel.
can you imagine a
Yeah.
squirrel off of perk 30? Why?
Or dirty squirrel.
Yeah.
what's the next headline?
All right. A Toronto man was arrested when he dumped liquefied poop on random people.
Well, I mean, that happens in LA, so I'm saying that's
I
true.
Yeah.
think I've seen that too, but I'm pretty sure that's real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
dude.
we kind of talked about earlier, but what would you actually do like if somebody did that?
You have to fight. I
Yeah.
100% fight.
Yeah, I think I'd be in so much
Liquefied
shock,
poop.
like I wouldn't know what to do at the beginning, you know?
That's the fight or flight. It's one
Exactly.
or the other.
I mean, depends how big the guy is, you know? Like if it's somebody way taller than me, I don't know. Like
You
I'd just
gotta
get
go
beat
for the
up even
vulnerable
more.
spot, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I don't know. But if people are doing that, there's something wrong with them. For sure.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Liquefied poop, man. What the fuck?
Like,
I'm
you
sorry
like
to
have to have
interrupt, but
like something wrong with the head to
Yeah.
do that.
I
I
know.
saw this video the other day that was based on a news article. So it was in Indonesia, right? And there was this farmer that got swallowed by a crocodile or something like that. So a
Swallowed.
couple days, he got killed, like he was gone. And a
Uh,
couple days later, other farmers found that same crocodile, caught it, cut it up, and pulled out his body, bro.
Oh.
he
His
wasn't even chewed up. He was
dismembered
just
body.
swallowed.
No, his dismembered body. There was a
Damn.
there
Oh.
was a head, there was a limb body, there were legs. It was gruesome.
Why would they do that though? Like, what did they gain from? What did they gain from that?
I
Men
mean,
can
Not a
burial, bro.
damn thing, bro. Like, what was the point of that?
Respect,
Just to
respect.
prove that, to like see how long it takes for like a crocodile to digest a body. Like, nigga, what? Why? I'll never understand fucking Indonesian people. I guess,
yeah, I
bro.
know,
What the
dude.
fuck?
Come on, Indonesia. Oh my God, yo. Wait, Nick. All right, we probably have time for this. Do you have any more headlines, Nick?
Yeah, I have two more. I'll read them
Okay,
pretty quick. All right.
that's such a great
Man
thing.
from Oklahoma. A man from Oklahoma killed his stepfather by giving him an atomic wedgie.
No way.
Fake. I think it's
That's
false.
real. That's real.
Holy.
What?
Wait, a
What? I
true?
wonder what
That's
happened,
true.
like internally. That
Probably teared.
Yeah, and then they say that he put it on his head and it like suffocated him, and he just like
Oh, okay, yeah, that
tried
makes
and
oh,
like
sense.
he like pretty much crumbled into it. I mean, it's pretty
Lord.
messed up.
He got 30 years in prison.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God. Imagine he's probably getting
Jesus.
beat up in prison once the inmates find out what he was in for.
I know. Imagine.
It's like the Kool-Aid.
All right. Yeah, like
All
Kool-Aid
right,
man.
all right. I have one more.
Okay.
All right. So Marie Whiten from Charlotte recently became a millionaire after finding a baseball in her front yard. The baseball just happened to be signed by the entire 1975 Reds team, one of the best teams of all time.
How did that even get there, though?
And how did she just find it? I think
That can
it's
go
real.
other way.
Go other way.
I think that's
I
real.
think that's real.
No,
Nah.
Damn. Okay. Well.
but there has been stories like close to that though,
Yeah. All right,
where
Matt.
they just like
Here.
find a magical thing like
Here's
that.
something I forgot at the beginning, but now I just remembered at the end. Okay, guys. What if you could live anywhere in the world, like when you grow up, or you can move there now? Where would you live? Actually, no. When you grow up, like when you grow up and have the freedom to move out of Florida, like where would you go? Would you stay here, or would you
Probably, probably
I'm staying
northern
right
Florida.
here.
Yeah, I'm going
You're
to
staying
northern
here.
Florida.
Yeah.
Northern Florida? How about you,
Yeah,
Nick?
it's a little bit colder, but Florida doesn't have state tax, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure it's one of the only states that doesn't have
Yeah,
state, like, income
yeah.
tax.
How do you know that, dude?
Yeah,
My mom.
Oh, how about you,
fun
Nick?
conversation.
Where's your dream place to live once you have the
I'm gonna
freedom to move?
I'm gonna be
Like,
honest. Probably
you can move
I really like
anywhere,
South Carolina. I really like South Carolina, honestly.
really. Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys are like staying here, dude. I'm going to Australia, man, or Ireland, one
you
of those two, dude.
I mean,
really?
Yes,
okay.
I
dude.
just
I'm like,
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
I'm moving somewhere like Melbourne or Sydney or like on the coast of Ireland, dude. One of those two, man.
Mm.
And if not, I'm going to like I don't even know where I'm going in the United States, dude.
Yeah, there's not that many places I want to go in the world,
Probably like
honestly.
Northern California or stay
Yeah.
here.
Mm.
Not LA though. Speed that whack
I
ass
don't know.
place.
I really don't like it
Mhm.
here.
Yeah, I mean
It's just too hot.
Yeah,
it's
that's why I want to move to northern Florida, probably. Like,
what is there in Northern Florida?
I'm sorry,
There's
it's
Oh
no
no,
colder.
no
desert.
hate. I'm just asking what is
Yeah,
there in Northern Florida besides like Tallahassee
yeah, in Jacksonville.
and
I
St. Augustine. That's it.
and I'm not moving
Well,
to St. Augustine.
my brother, when he lived in Tallahassee, said it was the most boring shit ever because the only thing that is there is
The state
FSU
camp.
and bars.
I'm not
Like
surprised. Like I don't. I mean,
that's it.
dude, Central Florida and South of that, and South Florida are the only like popping places. Like you have
That's
Miami,
true.
you have Orlando with like Disney World and all the theme parks,
Hmm.
and then you got like the West Coast and East Coast with the
Yeah.
beaches, Tampa, Sarasota, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
That but you go up to Northern California. I mean, oh my God, Northern Florida. The only thing I can think of is like Jacksonville. That's the only place.
Yeah.
Or St. Augustine. That would be somewhat interesting. Because my mom has
Hmm.
been like to Jacksonville for work in her old job multiple times, and she said it wasn't even that bad. So
Mm.
who knows? Where would you live in Northern Florida, Tyler? Like, what city would you choose?
Most likely Jacksonville. It's the most
Yeah,
populated though, so I mean, it's not like there's gonna be many better
yeah.
ones.
How
And
about you, Nick? Oh yeah, keep going. Oh my God.
I don't really want to go in the Panhandle because that's where it starts to get a little bit rednecky.
Yeah, bro. You gotta stay in the
So
east. All right, Nick. Where would you live in Carolina?
Um, Probably where I was born, so like Charleston, which is the main
mm,
city there.
I have family that lives up there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice too. I think it's like the perfect temperature
Yeah,
up there. It's not too hot and it's like cold at the right times.
yeah. Does anybody have anything else they want to bring up in the last couple minutes?
mm,
Any
I
like
got
final
one.
GameStop.
notes? Oh my
Things.
game, stop.
Yo, GameStop is some on some nacky shit, bro. They are really on some crazy shit. I
Man, that
watched a
kind of
video about GameStop, like exposing them for being like a horrible company. They do some really wild shit. Like
I mean, half
they
the
will
time the
have
people.
perfectly amazing discs, but due to like supply and demand or something, they throw them away instead of donating. And before they throw them away, they slash the back of the disc so they can't be used anymore. So people can't dumpster dive for them. Like all those
Damn.
consoles, all the games and shit that they could be donating to kids in need, they throw that shit away.
Yeah, dude, you can get into that like. Yeah, dude, you can do it to like charities and stuff, and like kids, like less fortunate kids, dude, they could be using that having a great time. But
Yeah.
Fucking
Dang.
ridiculous,
yeah,
dude.
some of the people that work there too are a little bit questionable, man.
Yeah, well, they get treated like shit and they get no money.
That's probably
So
why they're so mad all the time.
It
yeah, I
smells so
can't
bad
blame
in
them.
there too. I don't know.
Oh
Maybe
wait,
it's just me, but
it
I
smells
don't
like
know.
you know what it smells like, bro. It smells like when you've had your console on for a really long time and the heat coming out the back of it, bro. That's what GameStop smells like.
I I kind of remember that smell. I kind of.
Yeah,
smells like just straight
it's
fart. Honestly,
exactly.
Dude,
This
GameStop,
doesn't
man.
smell good, bro.
Go to Target or Walmart. Like,
Mm.
oh my God. All right, anything else
Mm.
anybody wants to add?
I got one more topic. This is more of just a would you rather question. Would y'all rather be blind or deaf?
Death.
deaf.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, easily deaf.
I'm trying to see, bro.
Cause like
Yeah,
so yeah, it's so scary being able to not see where you are. I feel like like when you're deaf, at least you can see where you are, who's around you, what's going on, kind of.
Yeah,
When
and
you're
you
blind,
can,
you can hear, but like shit.
yeah,
but what
or
do you
like
do when you're
just learn
blind?
sign
Like,
language, man.
what do you do
If
in a
you're,
day?
oh, probably just like
Same thing anyone else does, but just
sit
with well,
around,
besides drive, but
just
just
take walks, I
with
guess.
aid. Yeah.
Like, I feel
I
like
mean,
TV and everything would be ruined, like, because you can't. You're just hearing it. It's like a podcast almost.
dude, yeah, my,
But they have
Yeah,
it descriptive audio,
yeah,
so it'll be like
but they don't really
They
know what
don't
they're
know.
describing.
Exactly, because they don't know colors. You know that, right?
If they're born blind, yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
they don't know any of that. So, I mean,
They
I
don't
don't
know
know.
what letters look like if they're born blind.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
So
They
they
probably
just
think it just looks like what they're
braille,
doing with their
like
hand or something.
or
Maybe they think it is
braille.
like Braille. Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's just unfortunate.
I feel,
The
yeah.
deaf people like the. I don't want to say the voice in their head and sound schizophrenic, but like like their thinking process. What does it sound like?
Hmm.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you should ask a deaf person
Like,
on sign language, man. Would that be kind of cool, dude? Imagine like
yeah,
being able to like interview
yeah, interact. Yeah,
like a deaf person or like a blind person. Like I would just like have a sit down conversation with them and ask them like what they do in a day, like what their like how that affects them mentally and stuff like that. I would really want to know this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Does anybody know any like blind people or deaf people that we could bring in the podcast? We could
No,
interview them or
No.
something like that.
can't
Although we
say I
can,
do.
well, actually, no deaf people because we can't do video.
Yeah, that'd be a little difficult.
Yeah, we can't, and I'm not learning sign language. So,
we'll just text the messages to them.
oh, you're right. That'd be a hassle.
It would, but I mean, it depends on how many questions we ask.
Dude, what
uh,
We'll have to save that for another episode.
yeah, must be another episode. We've gone about an hour. I seen that we started at 12:05.
I
But I
Yeah.
got
thought,
one thing to say real quick,
All
man.
right.
yes.
Did y'all remember that female that I said I was in the bag with?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, dude. Yeah, I completely forgot. Dude, you have to tell us this story, dude. We can go over for the story.
Yeah.
Be
I dropped the
king.
juice. I dropped the juice. I dropped the
Oh
juice,
no.
boys.
I don't think they know what
I
that
fumbled the
means.
bag.
But yeah,
Let
okay.
me
Yeah, you
tell you
fumbled
the
the bag.
predicament I'm in.
Oh my goodness.
First off, I don't know when it happened, but it did happen. I don't think she's into me anymore whatsoever.
Dude,
Let me
what
tell you why.
happened?
Let me tell you why. We would be okay. Normally we just be flirty, right? We just be flirty. I'll flirt, she'll flirt back. It'll keep going for a little bit, right? Now, anytime I say anything remotely flirty, I, I get the most disgusting response ever. Like it's just not a
Damn.
vibe anymore. So, and
Dang.
let me tell you why. I'm in a lose-lose situation anyways. Even if she were still into me, guess what? The entire summer until the first week of August,
Yeah.
she's going to be in Austin, Texas, bruh. Texas.
What the hell?
Long distance? Fuck no. For 2 months? Oh my motherfucking goodness, bro. No way. No way that's happening, bro.
And about that, like those dry texts, women, if you're listening to this podcast, tell us how the fuck we supposed to respond to haha, lol, emojis,
Yeah,
like
for real,
please.
How
bro.
the fuck
You
we
kind of gets
supposed
me
to
mad,
respond to
dude.
haha?
Trying to keep a conversation going here. You can't just say, lol, dude. That's just not it.
Even
Like,
if we're
why
not
was
into you, bro, like we're just trying to have a conversation. Come on, just put in a little bit, please.
Haha. Haha.
uh, uh, oh my God, man. Well,
Haha. The fuck? I got one thing to say, one thing to end it on.
Yep.
oh,
Because she said she was gonna watch the podcast, but we're an hour in, and
yeah.
if she watches the entire podcast,
Damn.
wow,
Okay,
that's the
dude,
problem, bro.
actually, that's the
She's
thing. Bro, if you are listening, sorry to cut you off, man. But if you are listening to it, if you just so happen to listen to the hour, man, you deserve an award because, like, the fact that you listen to an hour of just us talking is just kind of mind-boggling, man. really means a lot.
Please get a life, but
Yeah.
like, thank you.
Nah, bro, they're probably doing something productive.
Yeah,
They're probably doing school, like they're making up late
that's
work
true.
while they listen to us
That's
talk.
true. That's true.
You know what? Finish that late work right now. Just do it. All right, Christian, as you're saying.
Anyways, bro, yo, it's the sad part is she's such a like a good person in general, like a help an old man cross the road type of person, bro. Like this fucking baby bird fell out of a tree. Let me care for a bird for 2 whole entire weeks and then let it go free. Like
Yeah.
literally, when I told her that we were doing the podcast, she said she was happy for us and that it was like a good
Wow,
decision.
man. Shout out to you.
Dang.
Who
You
the
actually,
what girl would say that, bro?
yeah, no name dropping,
A
but shout out to you.
fucking
You know who you are.
angel. That's it, bro. That's the
So
only one.
kind.
We can't mess this
Cindy,
up
she
though,
listens to the
Christian.
whole podcast. We
Dude,
appreciate the support.
I can't mess it up. I already fumbled the bag, bro. As far as I'm concerned, she's not into me anymore at all. And that's tough.
It is
That's
what it
tough,
is,
you know,
man.
when you gotta let one like that go, you know?
Just wait, man.
But
Next year, yeah.
I have a proposition.
Yeah.
Proposition.
hmm
If you know who you are listening to this, and I am wrong, let me know. Let me know. If I'm even the slightest bit wrong, let me know. But if I'm right and I hit it on the dot, I hit it on the dot. I'm perfectly right. Don't say anything. Boom.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you know who doesn't see it, then
Dude, assuming she listened to the
Yeah,
whole
she
thing, dude.
do not matter. Do not matter, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I remember a bird hit a window when I was in Arizona at the house I was staying at. Anyways,
no,
that's where I am at.
if he's spot on, block him. Just remove him.
Block me. Block. Remove me. Remove me. Remove me.
Next day, just yikes, man. Well, we can only hope for the best.
We
And I
can. We
guess
can.
I guess that's where we're gonna cap it off, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stay
On the
stay
road
for
to two
episode
milli
2 to see
milli.
what happens. Let's see what happens to Nick's cat in episode 2.
Oh yes,
Next
man.
Oh,
Sunday.
Also,
Alright.
yeah, expect in a couple episodes, maybe some guests, some of our friends might come on. Who knows? I mean, I've already got somebody lined up. I think Christian Austin knows who I'm talking about, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. So definitely tune in, bro. And that's where we're gonna cap it off, man.
all right.
Alright.
Yep.
You want me to hit this outro real quick?
Actually,
Go ahead.
sure, man. I was about to stop the recording, but sure. Go ahead.
Alright. We'd like to thank you for staying to the end of this week's edition of Straight Out the Booth. Tune in next Sunday for another what the fuck? How do they say it, bro? Installment in the series? Yeah. Tune in
Yeah,
for another
dude.
one of those, bro.
Yeah, maybe we'll also explain the origin of our name.